Hello guys, my name is Engineer Holiday. We want to discuss half angle and multiple angle. Half angle and multiple angles. Under trigonometry. Now, when we talk about multiple angle, that is higher angle, something like what this is sine 2a. Now, what is sine 2a? Sine 2a is just like sine a plus a. That's what it means. And if you work it out, you're going to have sine a cos a plus sine a cos a sine a. Now, class, you will believe that this one is same thing as what? 2 what? Sine a cos a. So please take note of that because they are the same thing. So you add them together to get your final answer. So in this case now, we are able to get sine a is equals to what? Sine 2 sine a what? Cos a. Now let us take another one. Let's say we want to look for cos 2a, for instance. What is cos 2a? Cos 2a is what? Cos a plus what? A. That's what cos 2a means or implies. Now, what we are now going to have is that we are going to have it as what? Cos a minus sine a sine a. So take note of this. This one now becomes what? Cos square a minus sine square a. So take note of that one. That one is also balanced like that, which is equal to cos 2a. Now the questions of where we ask, but remember that cos square a plus sine square a is equal to 1. So what happens to cos square a when we say it's equal to minus sine square a? You are correct. We can substitute this one here to replace this one. It now becomes what? If you replace this one with this, you are going to have what? 1 minus sine square a minus sine square a. And that will give us 1 minus 2 sine square a equals to what? Cos 2a. Here's another one. So apart from this one, we are here. Now what about what happens to if you say sine square a is equals to 1 minus cos square a? Now what I want to do now is to place this particular one in place of what? This. So what do we have? We are going to have it as cos 2a becomes what? Cos square a in minus 1 minus cos square a. That means in place of sine square a replace this one with that. So what do we have? We are going to have it as what? Cos 2a is equal to what? Cos square a 1 minus 1 plus cos square a. This and this will give us what? 2 cos square a minus 1. That gives us another what? Function or formula for cos 2a. So it can be this, it can be this, and it can also be this. So in that case, we are able to justify that. Now what about if they say we should find what? Tan 2a. Tan 2a is same thing as what? Tan a plus a. And that will give us what? Tan a plus tan a over 1 minus tan a tan a. So tan a plus tan a should be equal to 2 tan a all over 1 minus tan a should be giving us, it was something like what? Tan square a. So we can now conclude that tan 2a is equal to this. Please take note of that. Tan 2a is equals to that. So we have done tan a, we have done sine a, we have done tan A and we have done cos A. The question is that if we want to give you a higher what, maybe like sine 3A, what will it be like? Sine 3A now, let's say we are asked to simplify what will sine 3A give us? For example, if I ask the class, sine 3A should be equal to what? Sine 2A plus A. Now after that, we are going to have it as what? Sine 2A cos A plus cos 2A sine A. That's what we are going to have. Now recall that sine 2A has a function of what? 2 sine A cos A. That is what this one will give us. Then cos A plus what? This one will give us what? 1 minus what? Sine what? Square A. Sine, so sorry, 1 minus 2 sine square A. Sine A. Now, what am I trying to do? We want to make sure that sine 3A is in form of only sine. Because in the way they will ask the question, they will say, write what? Express what? Sine 3A in terms of what? Sine only. Sine A only. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Now, that's why I change this one to what? This. I can as well change it to that. But what we are trying to get here or to achieve is actually to get sine. Only all the functions to just remain as sine. That will now give us 2 sine what? Cos square A plus what? This one will give us what? Sine A minus what? 2 sine what? Cube A. Now look at the board. This one now is same thing as what? 2 sine A is sine A. We now replace it with 1 minus what? Sine square A plus sine A minus 2 sine cube A. Now what do we do? Open the bracket. What do you have now? We are going to have it as what? Now we are going to have it as 2 sine A minus what? 2 sine square A sine cube A, because this square sine A times sine square A is sine cube A times 2. Then plus sine A plus minus 2 sine cube A. This is what we are having now. Now, what we want to do is to add. So sine 3A becomes, we can add this and this together, give us what? 3 sine A minus, add this and this together, we want to have a minus 4 sine cube A. That gives us our answer. So what I want you to do for me now is try this. Cos 3A. The answer you should be having should be what? 4 cos cube A minus what? 3 sine cos A. This is what you should be having in terms of cos only. Try that and tell me what your answer will be. Now, having done that now, let us discuss half angle. Let's discuss half angle. Let's discuss half angle. Then if you talk about half angle, I've talked about multiple angle now. Multiple angle are higher angle. Half angle are what? Angles that are small. Now, let's take what? Sine A. Sine A is same thing as what? Sine A over 2 plus A over 2. So in that case, if you do it well, we're going to have what? Sine A over 2 cos A over 2 plus what? Sine cos A over 2 sine what? A over 2. So that will now give us what? 2 what? Sine A over 2 cos what? A over 2. So that's what I want to have as sine A, half angle. That is first thing we are going to have. Let's treat half angle for what? For tan. Now, do you know that This angle we have treated now also be what written as what? We can write that sine A is equals to what? 2 sine A over 2 cos A over 2 all divided by what? Or sine square A plus what? A over 2 plus cos square A over 2. You know, we can write it like this. This and this are the same. Remember that this one is also equal to one identity we did in the first class. Sine square A over 2 plus cos square A over 2 is equal to 1. So anything divided by 1, you see that thing. So if this one divided by 1, we still get the same thing. So it does not affect the result. That's what I'm saying. Now, let's divide up and down by cos A sine A. That means sine A over 2 cos A over 2. Let's divide it. So I would have what? 2 sine A over 2 cos A over 2 divided by what? Cos A over 2 sine A over 2. Then divide this one by what? Sorry. Let's take it as a square. Sorry. Let's take it as, let's divide up and down by, come in. Let's divide up and down by cos square A, cos square half A. So I would have sine A over 2 cos what? A over 2 divided by what? Cos square A over 2 divided by what? Then sine square A over 2 divided by what? Cos square A over 2 plus what? Cos square A over 2 divided by what? Cos square A over 2. So what do we have now? This one will cancel this one. So we are trying to what? For sine A using half angle. So this one now will now give us what? What do we have now? So we are going to have it as, sine A is equals to, this one will give us, this one will cancel one of this one, remain 1. So 2 will now give us for 2 sine A over 2 all over what? Cos A over 2, remaining 1 there. The one of the cos A over 2 there, because it's cos square is 2. So divide by what? This one will give us what? Sine A over 2 all what? Cos A over 2 all square. That's what it means. Plus 1. So at the end of the day, what we want to have is this. Finally, recall that what? Look at what we want to have here. So sine A over 2 over cos A over 2 is equal to tan A over 2. Sine over cos is tan. So we are going to have the up one as what? 2 tan A over 2. 2 tan A over 2. Then we are going to have it as what? Divide by what? This one will give us what? This one will give us tan A over 2 plus 1 equals to sine A. Recall that t, let's take t as a t function. That means t equal to A over 2. So let us replace everything so that it can be simplified. It can be smaller because it's looking so complex here. You can see A sine A equals to what? Let's in form of t function sine 2t. Sine A equal to 2t. Then there is square here, please. T square, because there is this square. T square plus 1. Or 1 plus t square, any one. Either this or this is same thing. So this one is your A first. Now, if you do the same thing for what? Cos A. If you do the same thing for cos A, what we are going to be having for that angle will be equals to what? If you do is cos A is equals to what? It's equals to cos square A minus sine square. That means A over 2 minus sine square A over 2. That's what we are going to have normally if you do it. because we say cos 2a, if you remember, is equals to what? Cos square a minus sine square a. So if it's half, what is half of this one? Is a over 2. What is half of this 2a is a. If I have cos 16a, here will now be what? Cos square 8a minus sine square 8a. So that is how it is. Cos 2a is equal to what? Cos 2a equals to cos square a minus sine square a. If here is 8a, cos 8a, there will now become what? Cos square 4a minus sine square 4a. So this one is half of this one is what we are going to consider here. So you must be able to be smart enough to get what we are doing there. So this one now will not be what? Cos a. Now also be written as what? Cos square a over 2 minus sine square a over 2. All divided by what? The same thing as what? Sine square a over 2 plus cos square a over 2. Now the class, remember that this one is equal to 1. So if this one divided by 1, it still gives us the same thing. So this particular one and this one is the same thing. It's the same thing. Don't mix it up. So it's the same thing like that. Cos a is cos a. Now, I haven't done that now. What I want to do now is to divide up and down by, let's say divide all through by what? Cos square a over 2. So divide 2. Divide what? The numerator and what? The denominator by what? Cos square a over 2. So if you do that, what do we have? You divide both sides up and down. I'm going to have it as what? Cos a equals to what? Cos square a over 2 over cos square a over 2 minus sine square a over 2 over cos square a over 2. We have done that for the numerator. Then the denominator was sine square a over 2 divided by what? Cos square a over 2 plus cos square a over 2 divided by what? Cos square a over 2. So if you do that now, what do we have? For cos a, this is for cos a. Cos a. Cos a. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to divide, we cut across it. So this one will cancel this one. Then this one will give us tan, similar to what we have done before. To now give us tan square half. Tan square a over 2. So 1 minus tan square a over 2. That's what that one will give us. Divide. This one will give us what? Tan square a over 2 plus what? This one will cancel out. That will give us 1. So equals to what? Cos a. Now, class, remember that I told you that let's replace t to reduce the ambiguity of these functions, of this equation. So we can now say, call it as 1 minus t square, where t is equal to tan half, tan a over 2. Now what? T square plus 1. Here this one will now be t square. If t equal to tan a over 2, then tan square a over 2 should now be t square plus 1. Don't forget this one is same thing as what? This. The same thing. This one is the same thing as this. So don't be carried away by that. This thing, which is set as 1 minus t square over 1 plus t square. So please take note of that. So we are done with t functions and half angle. So what I want to do for me is to what? To ask what? To solve these problems, more questions, so that we can able to understand what we are doing. Solve more problem, and you will see that you are getting better and better. Now, the question the one I want to solve last is when you are given what? Maybe sine a, that means factor formula, where you are giving sine a plus b. Let's say we are giving something like sine a plus b, and we are asked to what? To add it to what? Let's say want to find it plus what? Sine a minus b. We want to find this now. How do we go about it? We are going to see that in our next video. I believe you enjoyed the class. God bless you. Thank you.